All right, guys, today we're gonna talk about the new app ClubHouse. And I'm sure you guys have heard a lot about this app where people are saying it's probably the most truest and realest social media platform out there. Now, it is very new, it is very young, and there's still a lot to learn from it. There's still a lot to play with it, and who knows, the new features are gonna roll out with it. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, guys. This right here, at least I'm calling it the resurrection of Instagram. And the reason why is because if you take ClubHouse, an app, a social media platform that doesn't have image, doesn't have videos, doesn't have likes, doesn't have comments, it's just audio based with a room full of people, what does that tell you? People are gonna wanna get information and then take that information and ask themselves, okay, who is this person? Where can I go find out more about them? Where are they hanging out in? Where can I get more visual stuff? And that's where Instagram kicks in. So if you look here, ClubHouse is a direct link to Instagram. So in ClubHouse, you're only allowed to put 2 social media platforms linked to it. IG being one of them and Twitter being another one. Now, same thing with Twitter. Twitter is not a platform that operates exactly like Instagram. And yes, even though you have visuals, you have text, it still doesn't operate the same way Instagram does. So most of the ClubHouse users are moving to IG. So if you go into ClubHouse and you go into a room that's already going, or you start your own room and you're in a panel full of people, you're gonna be able to have the opportunity to ask questions or answer questions. Now, if you get in a big enough group, you can have enough of an audience where if you're a moderator or somebody in the panel, people are gonna find interest in knowing who you are and what you're talking about. And they're gonna also see you associated possibly with other big names, which is gonna make you credible. So now that you're credible upon these people's eyes and you're dropping knowledge bombs with your mouth, because it's all audio, people are gonna see, okay, who is this person? I want to know more. And now you have that cross bridge of people going from ClubHouse to Instagram. I'll tell you something. When I did my second ClubHouse room that I joined, I literally spoke for about 20 to 30 minutes and I got 100 followers straight to my Instagram. And I was like, holy crap, this is insane. And out of those 100 followers, I was able to leverage a few to get them towards my business. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that's something amazing where a lot of people are trying to figure out how can we get more leads and traction towards our business. Well, here you go. So I had a bigger, higher percent rate with this recently than even running any ads or doing any other tactics to be able to get eyes in front of me, okay? So if I were you guys, I would pay attention to ClubHouse. Now keep in mind, it's invite only right now, so you probably have to hound a few people who have ClubHouse to get you invited into ClubHouse in the first place. But if so, if you know a few, start hitting them up, start hounding them down, maybe even pay them. I don't know, I've heard people are paying up to $5,000 for that. I wouldn't personally, but who knows if you're that desperate. But if you are, you do have the opportunity to get somebody who has an invite, send you an invite and get you onto ClubHouse. Once you're on ClubHouse, the most important thing you wanna do is make sure your bio makes sense. Make sure you're highlighting everything you want in your bio that's gonna let people know who you are, and you're gonna be able to direct them where you want people to go look for you or know more about you, okay? Because that's really where you're gonna be able to put more of your information. Since there's no pictures, no videos, you can't really explain anything else except in your bio. So the bio is gonna probably be one of the most profound areas we wanna be most high optimizing to be able to deliver what you're trying to deliver. Now, of course, in the audio portion, you'll do the whole work there. The other beautiful thing about ClubHouse is that people can smell the bullshit, okay? People can smell the bullshit. And what I mean by that is that when you're on ClubHouse, you're on the spot. You're on the spotlight. And if you don't know what you're saying, you probably best get out of there or don't even join in the first place. Because if you do start talking and they ask you a question you don't know how to answer, you just leave, well, they know that you don't know. Okay, and we don't want that happening. So keep in mind, if you are gonna join ClubHouse or a room that's very specific to a niche, for example, a health and fitness room or a real estate room or an entrepreneurship room or a business room, you gotta know about the topic, okay? So don't just start spraying and think that everything's gonna be good. Actually know what you're talking about. So for me, I'm gonna go in there into rooms that have to do with health and fitness, business, coaching, entrepreneurship, podcasting, things that I know about because I've been doing it for a while, and that's where I can share my knowledge. So keep that in mind, because in there you will get exposed. And I think the other beautiful part is that it's also going to allow a vetting process to happen, where you're going to get the real deal people and the people who are scared to get on there, that might not be knowing too much, but they show that they know a lot on these other platforms, because it's easy to hide it, but in here you can't hide shit. So keep that in mind. So if you are thinking about joining ClubHouse, remember guys, again, it's audio based only. You should know what you're talking about, and only join the things you know that you know how to talk about. With that being said, guys, hope you enjoy. Catch you in the next one.